Though Nicola Peltz Beckham has only been married for a little over 2 years, she is already thinking about having children. The actress, who married husband Brooklyn in a lavish ceremony in April 2022, was spotted out and about last year sporting what appeared to be a pregnant bump. But despite rumors to the contrary, her in-laws, Victoria, a fashion designer, and David, a former football player, were not going to become grandparents. In reality, Nicola's blossoming belly was staged for the cameras as she played a pregnant woman in her most recent movie, Lola. However, as she discloses in this interview, the 29-year-old model and actress enjoyed the experience, and her well-known father-in-law also gave it a thumbs up. "It was enjoyable. I adored it," she laughs. "I was walking around everywhere with my belly on." When David stopped by to see the filming, it appears that observing his daughter-in-law in bloom may have made him wonder what it would be like to be eagerly anticipating the arrival of his first grandchild. Nicola states he was present on the set. He was like, "Oh, I like this. Family is everything to the Transformers." Age of Extinction actor, who comes from a huge family. Her husband comes from a family of 2 younger brothers and a sister. Her parents are US millionaire Nelson Peltz and former model Claudia. "Brooklyn and I both come from very close families, and now we're one really big family," she claims. She continues, "I love it," when asked about her experience as Victoria and David's in-laws. "They're amazing. They are a huge blessing in my life. My family and friends have provided me with incredible support, and I am truly grateful for it. Without them, I couldn't accomplish all of this." Growing up in a large family served as Nicola's model for the role she played in the indie film Lola, which centers on an older sister attempting to shield her younger brother. "My best buddy, who I've known since we were 14, and my godson Arlo, provided the inspiration and the idea." She goes on, "There is a lot of me in Lola, and a lot of Lola in me. A lot of the characters in the movie are based on real people in my life." The title role was particularly personal to her. It was a dream come true to write, direct, and star in the movie, which is streaming on Amazon Prime. "It's incredible. I'm overjoyed that this has occurred," she exclaims. "Writing is something I've always done in the background, but to direct this too is something I only dreamt of doing in the future. I'm really passionate about Lola. I was eager to create the screenplay and wanted to portray the role. I just had no idea that I would be the one directing it. I knew I wanted a female to do so." She also enjoyed playing the younger brother of her role, played by 14-year-old Luke David Blum. "Luke is incredible, and working with him was a breeze. However, in order to create that bond, we did spend a lot of time hanging together before filming. I never wanted him to experience acting alongside his director. He should always feel like a sister, right? That was significant to me. But it wasn't always easy directing and acting together. Since Lola is a small independent picture, we didn't have many takes, which made it difficult at initially. However, I had the impression that I quickly reached a comfortable spot. After performing a scene, I would check the monitor to make sure everything had gone as planned. I had a great time going through everything. Being both a writer and director allowed her to leave behind particularly difficult sequences on set, but she also says that it was more challenging and more personal. At the end of the day, I felt like I was always able to let go mentally. I think that returning to Brooklyn helped me get over it." And will that house soon be the subject of a reality TV show? According to Brooklyn, he thought it was a good idea to base the show on the pair. But Nicola says, "No way," in response to a question about her opinion of the concept. "Maybe I would do it with my best friend," she continues. "We run a social media account named Yogi's House. We save dogs from shelters that are listed for euthanasia. I think it would be fantastic to demonstrate to people the suffering that these creatures endure. I would perform the show that way." Nicola, who has also modeled for Peppy Jeans, has acted in a number of films and miniseries, Lola being the most recent. Among the titles are 2022's Welcome to Chippendales, in which she portrayed Dorothy Stratton, a 20-year-old playmate who was slain in 1980. She claims that this character spoke to her especially because of how Dorothy was viewed. "I can always relate to someone, but Dorothy Stratton may have been the one I could relate to the most. I believe that others regarded her differently and didn't take her seriously because of the way she dressed and appeared. I can identify with that."